Hari Om. So, what is the difference between ego and self respect? Self respect means I respect myself for who I am. I am aware of my strengths. I am happy. I am positive. I use my strengths. I serve people. I am able to love. And I am also aware of my weaknesses and I work to overcome them. So, being aware of my strengths, my weaknesses, the healthy self esteem that I have about myself, when I respect myself, I love myself, that is called self respect. And a person who has self respect will also respect others, because when I respect myself, I know what it feels. So, a person who respects oneself will not condemn oneself, will not engage in self criticism. One may be critical about a behavior or a certain thought process, one works to overcome it. Like when we have a toothache, we go to a doctor and get treated. We don't indulge in self condemnation, looking down upon ourselves, criticizing ourselves. In the Gita, the Lord says, lift yourself by yourself, never condemn yourself. Neither self condemnation nor self glorification is self respect. So, a self respecting person respects oneself and hence respects others also. Ego is to be arrogant about oneself or about what one has, whether it is good looks, or great body, or wealth, or position, or popularity, or certain talents. So, when the ego is there, one feels psychologically superior to someone and also psychologically inferior to others. So, superiority or inferiority, they arise when there is ego. One is not able to truly respect oneself for what one is. One has either an exaggerated opinion about oneself or an underestimated opinion of oneself. Both are ego. So, since one cannot respect oneself, one is also not able to respect others. So, one engages in judgment, psychological domination, control, also depends on approval of people, validation of people, appreciation of people. And in that process, where I don't respect myself for who I am, I'm not able to respect others, what happens is we also land up hurting ourselves and hurting others. In fact, it is said ego means edging goodness out. In self respect, I feel good, I make others feel good. In ego, I may not feel so good about myself. In ego, I land up hurting others. So, the line is very thin between self respect and ego, no doubt. How do we know what is the line? Self respect is when I depend only on myself for how I feel about myself. But ego is when I depend on other things for how I feel about myself. In self respect, there is humility, there is gratitude, there is sensitivity, there is ability to accommodate, there is an opening up. In ego, one lives in a shell. One constantly feels either deprived or one feels a sense of great position and power. In ego, one is not able to be sensitive and accommodative. In ego, there is exploitation. In self respect, there is no exploitation. Out of ego, people may try to hurt us or insult us. But when we have self respect, we don't feel hurt or insulted. We may acknowledge that a certain behavior, certain words, certain actions were inappropriate, and we may even give an appropriate response for it. But we don't take it personally, we don't feel hurt, we don't allow the ego of other person or their estimation of ourselves to make us feel bad. That's the power of self-respect. When we live in ego, we are living as though in a glass house. Any small stone thrown at us, it will shatter. We feel devastated at any slight comment. So life in ego is misery, is hell. But life in self-respect is a life of dignity. In spite of what people say, I never feel hurt. And it is only such a person who can realize the absolute. Right now, we may be riding in a car called Ahankar. We have to shift from there and travel in a car called Omkar. In Omkar, everything is bliss. In Ahankar, everything is misery. So choice is ours, Omkar or Ahankar. Which car do we choose to travel? So let us respect ourselves and respect others and build a world on the basis of mutual love and respect.